Did you know that Europe, often celebrated for its rich history and diverse cultures, is also home to some of the fastest dying countries in the world? From declining birth rates to aging populations, the dark reality of demographic shifts is hitting certain European nations harder than ever before. In today's video, we're diving deep into this sobering topic as we expose the top 6 fastest dying European countries. Get ready to uncover the harsh truths behind these demographic declines and explore the factors contributing to their rapid population decrease. This is a wake-up call to the challenges these nations face and the implications for their future. Let's dive in. Starting with number 6, Serbia. Between 2010 and 2012, Serbia underwent a drastic population decline of nearly 27%, resulting in the loss of approximately 2.5 million residents, positioning it among the nations with the world's most aged populations. United Nations projections indicate that Serbia, along with Bulgaria, Ukraine, Latvia, and Lithuania, will see a 1/5 reduction in their populations by 2050. Notably, Bosnia and Herzegovina is forecasted to have the highest depopulation rate by 2100. Despite Serbia's relatively moderate mortality rate and a birth rate of 8.74 births per 1,000 inhabitants, the country's population continues to dwindle, mainly due to emigration. Young Serbians are departing in pursuit of better job prospects and higher wages, citing disillusionment with the pace of change and uncertainty about the future as significant factors. Many feel hindered in planning their lives in Serbia due to persistent unpredictability and perceived limited growth opportunities. Intriguingly, while most European nations are anticipated to shrink in population by 2100, the UN foresees one exception to this trend. Before we continue to the next country on our list, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you can get more travel-related information through our videos. Let's move on to number 5. Albania. Albania has experienced a notable economic resurgence in recent years, largely driven by its burgeoning tourism sector. This transformation stands in stark contrast to its state in the 1990s post-regime era, when large numbers of Albanian migrants sought refuge in Italy from poverty and instability. Present-day Albania aspires to replicate Portugal's tourism success and attract affluent retirees from abroad. Despite these strides, scars from the past persist, as evidenced by a 21% population decrease from 2010 to 2022, with projections indicating a further decline of 35.5% by 2100 if current trends persist. High emigration rates persist, with Albania boasting the world's third largest diaspora after Bosnia and Herzegovina and Guyana. Widespread poverty, particularly in rural areas, remains a significant challenge, contributing to a prevailing sense of disillusionment among young Albanians regarding the future. To counteract emigration, the government is offering incentives such as €5,000 and tax exemptions for 1 to 3 years to entice young Albanians to return. Number 4 on our list is Latvia. Over the past 12 years, Latvia has undergone a substantial population decline, losing around 20% of its residents, with projections suggesting a further 40% decrease by 2100 if current trends persist, according to Eurostat. Despite strides made since its independence from the Soviet Union, emigration remains a significant issue, particularly in Western European countries. In an attempt to create new job opportunities and stem the outflow of young people, the Latvian government has formed economic alliances with Beijing, attracting a notable influx of Chinese immigrants. This strategy aims to boost the economy and enhance prospects for Latvian youth. Latvia has emerged as an attractive destination for immigrants from various nations, with immigrants, notably including Chinese nationals, comprising around 14% of the population. Latvian mortality rates mirror those of Lithuania, with Latvia also exhibiting one of the largest gender-related life expectancy gaps in Europe. A roughly 10-year difference in life expectancy between men and women in Latvia, attributed to higher cancer rates and a culture of health neglect among men, is highlighted by the Baltic News Network. Bringing us to number 3, Ukraine. Many Ukrainians are leaving their country because of a big problem. Russia invaded Ukraine on February 24, 2022, making a long fight between the two countries even worse. This fight has made lots of people leave Ukraine, creating the biggest refugee problem in Europe since World War II. Even before the war, many people were already leaving Ukraine. Ukraine has other big problems too. More people are dying compared to babies being born. Before the war, for every 1,000 people, 14.3 were dying, but only 9.23 babies were being born. Because of this, and because many people are leaving, Ukraine's population is getting much smaller. From 2010 to 2022, Ukraine lost 18.2% of its people, and it's expected to lose even more, about 40.7% by 2100. Suicide is another big problem in Ukraine, and it's been happening even before the war. In 2020, 1.7% of all deaths in Ukraine were because of suicide. This is similar to what's happening in Lithuania. Ukraine and Lithuania are also similar when it comes to health problems, with most deaths caused by heart diseases and strokes. Let's move on to number 2, Lithuania. In Lithuania, the number of babies being born is not as worrying as in some other countries, but many people are dying, which is a big concern. For every 1,000 people, 15.6 are dying. People in Lithuania are not living as long as people in other places because of 3 main reasons: drinking too much alcohol, being overweight, and suicide. Even though the number of suicides has gone down since 1995, Lithuania still has the highest rate of suicide compared to other countries in the European Union, and is among the highest in the 36 OECD countries. Number 1, we have Croatia. Croatia has made a remarkable comeback since the Balkan conflict, boasting a per capita GDP of about $17,000, which is higher than Bosnia and Herzegovina's by $10,000. Despite this economic progress, Croatia has seen its population decline significantly, losing around 770,000 people over the last decade, which is about 17% of its population. This drop in population isn't just happening in rural areas, but also in cities, which is different from neighboring countries. One big reason for this is the lack of affordable housing, especially for young people. While some Croatians are leaving, more immigrants are coming in, attracted by new jobs in tourism. In 2023, for the first time in 15 years, more people arrived in Croatia than left. Among the newcomers, Nepalese immigrants outnumbered Bosnians and Serbs. Thank you for joining us on this eye-opening journey through the top 6 fastest dying European countries. We hope this video has sparked important conversations about the complex issues surrounding demographic shifts and their impact on societies. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our future content. Remember, understanding the challenges we face is the first step toward finding solutions. Until next time, stay curious and stay informed. This is The Dark Reality signing off.